The music still is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. We're spooling up there, baby. All right. All right. We're getting there.
Is the top part correct?
No, I forgot to change it.
No worries. I can make it up.
You gonna whip it up?
Yep. Yep. So they're doing the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 started filming today.
Oh, really?
Yep. Yep. They got a cast, James Gunn and the cast together. They took a
Nice.
quick pic.
Nice.
And that'll be the last time they're together.
Wow.
You know, once James Gunn's done, he's going to move on to better things. And Dave Bautista's already like.
Yeah, there's the whole thing with Pratt too. I heard.
What's going on with Pratt?
So Pratt had made a statement on one of his social platforms about his new bride and his healthy daughter. So people were ripping on him because the son he had with Anna Faris, I think, has autism, I want to say. And they're saying, oh, he left her because, Anna Faris didn't give him a healthy kid. I don't think that's what he was saying. And then he had to, get on social media again and tell, hey, people, that's not what I meant. And that's not what I said.
Yeah.
He
did a post the other day,
people can twist anything into anything.
Yeah, I've seen balloon artists do that. They're amazing at that.
Yeah.
He did a post the other day. Like, he's one of those Hollywood Christians. Like, not that I doubt his faith and sincerity.
Right.
Welcome to Jesus Talk on Disney Plus podcast, everybody. Not that I doubt his faith and sincerity and all that good stuff, but there's that weirdness about being a Hollywood celebrity. And
it seems like he's very, very religious.
He is very, very religious, and he made that post. So I could really see him saying, I'm just so blessed. I have a beautiful family. I have a healthy daughter.
Right.
Someone who has a son who is, autistic, and not that that's a bad thing, but the struggles that people with autism have to go through.
Right.
I would be very grateful if I had two kids and one had autism. I'd be grateful for both children.
Right.
But I would also be able to be aware enough to say, I'm grateful for both my kids, but I'm also grateful that my, whatever child who is healthy, I'm grateful for that, because I know, how difficult it can be. But hey, I don't live in that world, thank God. I would be. I would be such a mess. I got a buddy he's got a son who's on the spectrum. I got a buddy who's on the spectrum.
Right.
One of my favorite TikTokers has got autism, and they're, I don't think Chris Pratt meant anything by it. I think he was just being grateful for what he's got.
Yep. Exactly.
But people can't leave that alone and gotta start crap. So anyway. All right.
Yep.
All right. So I don't know. Every show that we've started. Everyone
completely went right off the rails.
Off the rails within a second. You could
Welcome to the Off the Rails podcast.
This is what happens when one of us goes away for a week. Because, Tony is genuinely, and I'm not saying this just because I'm trying to butter him up, because I've seen him butter.
I'm not a turkey. You don't have to butter me up. Don't say it. Don't say it.
So bad.
Don't.
But
keep your inner thoughts in your head.
He's genuinely, in life, you only have like a handful of really good friends, really close friends. I would consider Tony one. I talk to Tony almost as much as I talk to my wife. I mean, really. I mean, I talk to Tony for a good long time on Mondays, and I talk, through the week. We text.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a ton of friends, but I consider him on the
now
very,
we work in the same place. We can text there.
We do.
As if texting on a phone wasn't enough. Now we can do it in Teams.
Bro, did you see that email? Holy crap. Anywho, I guess I should be quiet because some of those people watch this show. All right. We want to say thank you and welcome, guys. We're going to get into the show in just a second. Can you give me just one moment?
He's got to lick her up.
All right. Damn it, Blue. I got this. That dog. You put him on one podcast. I swear to God, he's a prima donna. Okay, in today's show, we've got some news about an action-packed, Incredibles-themed family competition coming to Disney Wish, which is the new boat that they got coming out. Disneyland Paris writes history by letting cast members choose the design of the 30th anniversary name tag. Behind the scenes at Disneyland Paris's brand new holiday parade, plus headline news, meetups, trivia, and so much more, all in today's Disney Parks podcast.
Welcome to the Disney Parks Podcast with your hosts, Tony Casanova from DisneyByTheNumbers.com and Parkhopper John from WDWParkhoppers.com. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the podcast at all times. And get ready for the Disney Parks Podcast.
Hey, we want to welcome everybody, and before we get too far into the show, we want to let you know about our show sponsor, which is Destinations to Travel. It doesn't matter what type of a vacation you're looking for, Destinations to Travel will be your guide to help you save time, money, and frustration. If anything goes wrong, instead of having to worry about it on your own, you've got Destinations to Travel to help you make it right. So we want to make sure that you get in touch with them by going to DisneyParksPodcast.com/travel and sign up on our little survey. Someone from Destinations to Travel will get back in touch with you. But because you signed up, you'll also be the first to know about the new Disney dining plan announcements when they come out. And if you're interested in booking this fabled Star Wars Galactic Cruiser, they're going to get you on it as soon as they can. If you've got the money,
the first 2 months are sold out.
Yeah,
2 months.
So it's
sold
crazy.
Out.
And you don't have to go to Disney. They do all sorts of travel around the world. And as things start opening up, it's always a good idea to have someone in your corner to help guide you through the COVID restrictions and the COVID hoops that you have to jump through. So guys, why wouldn't you contact our buddies over at Destinations to Travel by going to DisneyParksPodcast.com travel.
Sounds very good.
Bro, how was your Disney cruise?
Boop, boop. Yeah, so it took my first ever cruise, and it was on a Disney cruise ship. I was on the Disney Dream. I'll give you a Reader's Digest version of my trip.
Thanks. I'd like to go to bed before midnight tonight.
Yeah, okay. That'll be good. So we left out of Port Canaveral. So for Disney, you had to be vaxxed, have proof of vaccination, which had to be submitted to them for approval through their Safe Passage website. Then once you got to the port, even if you were vaxxed, you still had to get tested. A little, straw up the nose. It was a kind of self thing. So straw up the nose. The woman there would help you, put it in the vial, snap off the stick, shake it up, give it to her. And they would then test it, allegedly. And
I had the same experience.
Yeah, allegedly. I saw some white tents. One said lab. I don't know if they were just a lunch tent or, maybe lab was short for a lunch at this place or lunch at this building.
You've got the Disney Labrador back there. He sniffs it. He smells COVID. Nope, you were off the boat.
Yeah, so it could take anywhere between 30 45 minutes. I was closer to 45 minutes. Once you're cleared, then you can go to the port, and that's where they check all your documentation that you submitted previously. Make sure your picture matches up to the one that you uploaded. And then on the ship you go. So rotational dining is still in play. Cabanas is open, which is the buffet. I didn't really go to a ton of places. We did Palo, which is the extra dinner. We did that, and then we did the Palo brunch, which was also extra. And both of those were fantastic. Cabana's food was kind of a little tasteless and cold, but it's a buffet. I wasn't expecting a whole bunch there.
Right.
But Palo really, the other food was good. No real, complaints there. But the Palo food was really the premier food. So they had the one show, Believe, and then we got the Beauty and the Beast show.
Nice.
Yeah, so we got at least 2 shows. And then movies were playing in the theaters most of the time. They had plenty of activities in all the lounges. There's always, some kind of trivia thing or some kind of game going on. And it was just fun, hanging out with other people in lounges, playing games. They had movie after movie after movie after movie in the Funnel Vision. That's the one outdoors by the big pool. It was just nonstop, movie after movie after movie all day long, from, I don't know, like 9 o'clock in the morning to like 11 o'clock at night.
Right.
So, but it was overall it was good. Every place, every restaurant you went to, every lounge, you had to sanitize your hands or wash your hands. They put washing stations in the front of all the restaurants or sanitizing stations. So,
and Castaway Key.
Castaway Key was fantastic. I had a cabana on the adult beach. I was lucky enough to snag one of those, and so we walked to the first tram stop, and then we took a tram to the adult beach, and there somebody took us by golf cart to our cabana, and came in and showed us all the things. So it came stocked with Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, and bottled water, a fresh plate of fruit, and towels, wet towels in the refrigerator to kind of cool you down. You also got tubes and like lounge mats were also included. And there was a button, so anytime you wanted a drink or something, you would just hit the button and the little cabana attendant would come. We didn't have to walk back to the lunch. We hit the button, he came, picked us up, took us to lunch, and then when we were done lunch, he would take us back to the cabana. And then leaving the cabana to go back to the ship, he took us directly from the cabana all the way to the gangway of the ship. We didn't even have to get on any tram at all. So overall, it was a great experience. Castaway Key is beautiful beach, very clear water. It was a lot of fun. I would do it again. Do it again so much so that I bought a placeholder for my next cruise.
Good for you. I've been telling him for years he needs to go on a cruise, and did he believe me? No.
Yeah.
Now we've taken the seal off, and no, Frank, I'm not missing the Bears game, not one bit. My beloved Browns won yesterday. I could care. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I do love the Bears. Anyway, I'm glad you had a good time, man.
Yeah,
missed
good.
you last week, but we had a good time.
Yeah.
Want to definitely thank Park Hopper Sid, my lovely wife, for sitting in. To be honest, Tony, I had forgotten because we stopped doing the podcast together towards the end of the COVID restrictions. She had her heart issue,
right?
And we just, with everything going on, it was just too much, and there was nothing to talk about because of Disney stuff. I got tired of playing Disney games.
Yeah.
Like reindeer games, but mainly mouse focused. But I forgot how much fun it is doing a podcast with her. She's good.
Oh, good.
She really is good.
Yeah.
It was funny because I was remembering those days when it was just there was 3 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there are 3 of us, or 4 of us, or 3 of us, or 2 of us, or 2 of us, or 3 of us.
Speaking of that, I bumped into Jackie at Epcot. She's a turnstile attendant. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So if you're listening, Jackie, hello.
Way to bear the lead, bro.
Yeah.
Awesome. So yeah. So you've got some stuff coming up on your end too, right?
Yeah. I got still Drawn to Life is coming up in December. I think 6th, 7th, 12th. I can't remember. And the Merry Christmas party
11th.
here. Yeah, Merry Christmas.
11.
Yeah, 11th. Merry Christmas party is coming up too on December 5th. So
That's right. Guess where I'm going to be this Friday night?
where are you going to be this Friday night?
Ohana.
Oh, I'm going Wednesday.
Oh, you bastard! I got a buddy got some reservations. So
Oh, nice.
they're like, we've heard that
We'll compare notes.
you haven't been able to. Well, there was a some podcast or blog put it out there last week that they're having a noodle shortage, and like everybody flipped their lid, and then there was another, the noodle shortage is over. Apparently, somebody just needed to run to Aldi get some noodles. Steve, run to the store, get some damn noodles.
If you can't find noodles, just get pasta. Just get spaghetti.
Pasta, spaghetti. Crazy thought, Disney. If you step right out of your resort and you look to your left, you will see this tall building. That's the Four Seasons. They make their own pasta there.
Yeah.
So why don't you go over there and then have them show you how to do your own pasta? Crazy thought.
Yeah.
But
they can help you.
They can figure it out.
Yeah. Yep.
By the way, yesterday was Tony's birthday.
Oh, thank you.
And we had a great dinner. 20 guesses, and they're all going to be wrong. Guess where we went to dinner last night? Ravello. That's right. Ravello. Yeah. Had a nice
All right, let's have a contest. Because I was going to do this. Let's have a contest. I'll send a prize. I have some stuff here. I'll send a prize to the person that can guess closest to my age without going over. Okay, if you think you know my age, send that to DisneyParksPodcast@gmail.com, and I'll send you a nice prize. You have to get closest to my age without going over. There you go.
Wow. He's younger than he looks. I couldn't resist that, man. I'm sorry. All right. Anything else you want to add?
No, I'm good for now.
All right. Well, there's nothing else we can do but get into
the news.
And now, Disney Parks Podcast News.
Well, if you're loving The Incredibles as much as we are, there's a family competition coming to the new Disney Cruise Line, Disney Wish. So it's called the Incredigames, inspired by the dynamic relationship of Pixar's The Incredibles. This highly interactive, imaginatively produced game show will dare families to take on an incredible obstacle course with over-the-top physical challenges themed to the powers of the Parr family heroes and their good friend Frozone. No capes allowed. Heroes will first test their strength by busting through a brick wall during Mr. Incredible's Power Punch, Jack's Whack-A-Rack, too many jokes.
Okay.
Will pit players against Rocky and his raccoon friends, who will, you might remember Rocky from The Incredibles 2, the little raccoon. Only the most flexible families will conquer the twists and turns of the Elastigirl Stretchorama. Family speedsters will be in the front runners of Dash's Mad Dash Mayhem. Violet's Force Field Swing will send supers soaring across a lava field. Remember, we are using our incredible imaginations here. The strong finish includes a cool down on Frozone's ice slide, where heroes will ascend to the highest peak and slide down the icy slope to victory. The game show style experience will feature high energy host, adrenaline pumping music, special effects, and more that will have our guests saying, "Dude, that was totally wicked." which means it'll be just as enjoyable and entertaining for those who choose to watch from the sidelines as those who are immersed in the actions. But those aren't the only heroics in store for this action-packed arena. Hero Zone will also be the new home of a guest favorite Disney Cruise Line experience, Jack's Incredible Diaper Dash. Now, with more fanfare than ever before, this beloved competition will offer terrific tots the chance to compete for the coveted title of Diaper Dash Champion as a speed crawl across a 20-foot track amid the cheers of family, friends, and adoring fans. So much to say here. Are we still in a pandemic?
I think so.
So you're going to have, I'm assuming the Jack thing was for babies? Or are we going to put people in diapers?
People in I don't know.
I mean,
it looked like from the image, it was like a bouncy castle kind of thing. So I don't know. I'm assuming it's for kids, not for adults.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Those are petri dishes, kids. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Kids zones are petri dishes, and we're gonna. That sounds fun. It does sound fun. They're cramming a tremendous amount onto this ship.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And there's another one coming right after it.
Two more coming after.
It. That's right.
Yeah.
So what do you think? We got the Dream, the Magic, the Wonder. Dream, Magic, Wonder, Fantasy,
and Wish.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what the other three. Have they named the other two ships yet?
Wallet and Paycheck.
Instead of Captain Mickey, it's like it's a picture of a wallet.
No, it's Scrooge McDuck.
Scrooge McDuck. There you go.
Just toting his safe along with him.
God, that's funny. That's so funny.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Disneyland Paris is writing history by letting cast members choose the design for the 30th anniversary name tag. So, if you don't know, next year Disneyland Paris turns 30.
Wow.
That's a 30. So on April 12th, 1992, Disneyland Paris officially welcomed guests for the first time in forever. After years of imagination, planning, development, once again, you can thank my favorite CEO, Mr. Eisner, for this. Just saying. 3 decades later, the resort has continued to expand with new stories, characters, adventure, enchanting people all over the world. And here today, it is because of the amazing people who make a difference each day. That's their cast members. They are at the heart of everything they do, providing the magic for the young and the young at heart. An important part of traditions among cast members at Disney parks around the world is wearing a name tag. It allows you to interact on a first name basis, as Walt would do. And Walt really started the tradition of, and not only for guests, but also fellow cast members. Which name tag gets your vote? Well, casts can even share which name tag they voted for with their friends and family across social media with the graphics below. So the decision is not an easy one for the cast on this historic moment, but you can stay up to date on everything Disneyland Paris and its cast stories by following DLPA Ambassador on Instagram and Ambassador Disneyland Paris on Facebook, if you'd like to stay up to date with that.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'd like to see what the final design is going to be.
Yeah.
And what does that cast member get? And don't say a name tag.
You get a name. You get to be name tag number
1
of thousands.
Yeah. I have a replica of Disneyland name tag.
Oh yeah.
1. Yeah, it was something they D23 sold at the expo one year.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's way cool. For the next story, we're going to keep it in Disneyland Paris as well, because they have a brand new holiday parade. Over the past several years, Disney has been secretly developing a new Mickey's Dazzling Christmas parade, and now Disneyland's thrilled to present this new parade that will put a sparkle in guests' eyes this holiday season. The parade is comprised of five gigantic floats. Featuring not only Mickey and his friends, but also Disney princesses and Santa Claus, accompanied by Tinkerbell. Make that make sense.
Sure.
Each of these floats will represent an idyllic Christmas scene with traditional decorations and parade performers dressed in luminous costumes specifically designed for the occasion. With over 200 new costumes produced for the new parade, over 4 miles of garland, 11,604 ornaments, 78 real trees, a majestic tree of 78 feet high weighing 24 tons, and more than 37,000 flowers, the entire resort will be welcome to ready guests in an enchanting decor. Oh, this must be part of their...
Yeah.
The decor happening at Disneyland. In addition to this enchanting holiday parade, Disneyland is thrilled to welcome back the return of fan favorite show, The Lion King, The Rhythms of the Pride Lands, which premiered on October 23rd, and Disneyland's nighttime spectacular Disney Illuminations, which will be making its comeback on the 21st of December with exciting new merchandise, wink wink, and festive cuisine. You will not want to miss out on this celebration.
I'm glad they're at least they're getting a parade. You know, it's our 50th, but we're not getting one. It's only their 30th, and they're getting one. That's okay. I completely understand Bob Paycheck.
Yeah,
I get it. I see where the money lies.
Thanks for treating us like family.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of family. This is a new term that cast members are using, family. Like, come forward, family. Come forward, family.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I said to one cast member, I said, listen, my family buys me lunch. When are you buying me lunch? If you're going to call me family, you have to buy me lunch. I said, otherwise, it's not any fun.
I'm sure if you go to Aulani, they'll call you cousin.
Yeah. My cousins also buy me lunch.
My cousin owes me dinner.
Yeah, exactly. All right, next thing. Scavenger Hunt is honoring the opening day attractions, and it's coming to Disney World. Yay! We're gonna get a Scavenger Hunt for the 50th.
Wait. I've not read the story yet.
Okay.
You pay for the map and you get a pin at the end. That's my guess. Go ahead.
Doesn't say. Anyway. Those who are staying at Walt Disney World Resort during the 50th anniversary, that's an 18-month celebration, by the way, will be able to participate in the first of its kind scavenger hunt that will be themed to classic opening day attractions at iconic tickets that were originally used in 1971. The 50th themed clue sheets can be picked up at the resort hotels beginning Friday, November 19th. Additionally, guests staying at Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground can enjoy their own scavenger hunt, celebrating the history and heritage as it is also participating in the 50th anniversary this year.
That's not new. We've had that. I've been on that.
Yeah. They're not saying what it is, how much it is, or what you get.
What do you win?
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you'd like to support the show, the best way that you could do that is go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/Patreon. You could join some of our amazing contributors like James, David, and Willie. And we have up to 3 shows that you can have access to, 3 shows that you can't hear anywhere else. Now, Patreon basically supports the show by you choosing a dollar amount that you'd like to support every month, like $5 or $10 or more, and every level gives you a new group of swag that you get that we put together for you. And then if you come in at the $5 level, you get up to 2 shows. The $10 level, you get an additional 3rd show. Plus, we even have levels where you can get the shows plus these amazing Disney by the Numbers T-shirt club shirts sent directly to you. You don't have to do anything; they just get sent to you. So you could do all of that, and Patreon also has an option where if you decide that you want to support the show for a full year, you can save 10%. So why wouldn't you? I would suggest that you give it a try for a month or two. It's not that expensive. Support the show for a month or so. Get an idea of what we put out. Listen to the shows. And if you like it, stay. You can become a long-term Patreon. And to cap it all off, if you like watching the live show, we do a live show at 7 p.m. Eastern time as well, and it's mildly more loose than this show is.
Yes.
And this show is pretty loose as it is.
Right.
But yeah, we would love to see you over there. Come be a Patreon over at DisneyParksPodcast.com/Patreon.
Yep. Don't forget, mark your calendars. It's coming up. December 10th is our annual Christmas monorail crawl. We're starting at 6 p.m. at the Outer Rim. That's on the 4th floor of the Contemporary Resort. Meet us there. We'll go Contemporary, Poly, Grand Flow, and then back to the Contemporary to end it all off. You can have Christmas cocktails. You can eat your way around, drink gingerbread cookies, whatever you want to do. It's all fun.
And we got the bread house now at Grand Flow.
Yep. It's all gonna be Christmassy this year again, so it's a lot of fun. Meet some new Disney fans.
Yep,
friends.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, some people have come to these things are now still our friends. So you never know. All right, hey, last week, not last week, the week before last, we had a trivia question. Which Disney princess attends Elsa's coronation day in Arendelle? And that was Rapunzel. You see her walking across the floor there. The winner is Rebecca. This week's trivia question is, what is the name of Simba and Nyla's daughter? So if you think you know the answer to that question, who's their daughter, send it to DisneyParksPodcast@gmail.com.
Interesting. I did not know that I remember the daughter having a name.
Yeah, neither did I.
Neither
did I. Yep.
Why don't you go to the next on the DVC?
Okay. Yep. All right, so DVC is now getting rid of the physical ID card. Wait.
Finally.
They're slowly chipping away at my wallet.
Yeah, buddy.
Disney Vacation Club will no longer issue hard plastic ID card to its members. Back in 2016, Disney Vacation Club issued new physical ID cards to all current members. The new card design featured an expiration date, suggesting replacement cards would be issued periodically. The expiration date was December 31st, 2021, meaning they're getting rid of the card.
Right.
So, beginning in 2022, members are asked to utilize the digital ID cards made available via the DVCmember.com website. Digital cards are available by logging into the site, clicking on My DVC, then View My Membership Card. The digital card is displayed. It is valid for a period of 1 month. Members will be required to show a current digital card along with the corresponding photo ID in order to receive discounts, much like a pass holder. Dates were reportedly placed on ID cards to address issues with former Disney Vacation Club members continuing to use their discounts and presenting their former identification cards. Cards issued prior to 2016 did not have an expiration date. So if they sold it, they were just continuing to use the card, and now Disney's putting a kibosh on that. So listen, it's something I've been asking for. All the cards should go digital. Here was something I did learn today. Let me go to my wallet quickly for a second here. So if you can use your Disney Mobile Go, whatever they're calling this thing. This is my annual pass. So I just tap this to, this is my fast pass, this is my entry. But when you're using this at the toll plazas to park, you have to click the back, and then they have to scan the QR code. So it's a little bit different. Apparently their tap thing is not connected to the park system, so they have to read the QR code to let you into the toll plaza. Something I found out recently.
Interesting.
Seems stupid, but okay. I'll play along.
Bro, I just work here. I don't even work here.
Yeah.
All right. So Cirque du Soleil and Disney revealed 2 previously unannounced acts that will be debuting in the upcoming show Drawn to Life. When the first of its kind creative collaboration between iconic memory makers Cirque du Soleil and Disney premieres on November 18th, Drawn to Life will feature 10 distinct acrobatic performances. After previously unveiling a few of the acts that will be featured in the Love Letter to the Art of Disney Animation, Cirque du Soleil and Disney revealed 2 more of the amazing acrobatic performances set to amaze audiences upon the show's review. So first of all, in the Garden of Lines unicycle act, you had me until unicycle. Julie is swept into a wonderland of familiar shadows, shapes, and outlines in an homage to cherished tales from tales that inspire an animator. Julie's whimsical mood fixates on a mischievous marionette with a time-honored Italian fairy tale. That sounds amazing, like Pinocchio. 5 playful unicyclists representing the Blue Fairy from the classic Disney animated film Pinocchio, I had it right, appeared to effortlessly float across the stage, performing synchronized stunts and individual tricks with pinpoint precision. At the end of this story, I want to tell you a little story about me and Tony.
Oh boy.
Next is the Old Mill, double wheel act, inspired by Walt Disney's groundbreaking 1932 animated short of the same name, which is seen in projections throughout in a display of tenacity, perseverance, and rise and fall motion. Owls dreamed up by Julie's imagination weather a storm using teamwork and courage to carry them through the powerful wind and rain that threatened their windmill home. The windmill of the film is represented in a spectacular, churning, fast-moving double-wheel structure. Gravity-defying acrobats are in constant motion with the turning wheels, and at times airborne with astonishing balance and agility. Drawn to Life will perform Tuesday through Saturday at Disney Springs at the Walt Disney World Resort. In advance of the show's premiere, Cirque du Soleil and Disney fans can now visit the campus over at Cirque du Soleil at Disney Springs West Side for Cirque merchandise. So Tony and I went to, I don't know.
Lanuba.
Lanuba. I don't remember how we got the tickets.
My daughter.
That's right. We were sitting front row.
Right up against the stage.
Right up against our knees were literally touching the stage.
Yeah.
Now, I'd never seen the show before.
Oh, that's right.
And I did not realize that they had a bicycle act.
Yes.
And one of the things that the bicyclists love to do is go as fast as they could towards the edge of the stage, and they do a wheelie on the front wheel, like Tom Cruise did in Mission Impossible, except on a bike, not a motorcycle.
Right.
And they would break, and it would make this like, the sound. And I just remember Tony and I were talking, and we weren't paying close attention. And all I know is the next thing I see this bike in my face, and I can't remember what I said, but I said it pretty dang loud.
I know what I did.
First I said it, then Tony did it.
And then I covered my family jewels.
That's right. It was quite interesting.
If not my face, I didn't care about my face.
No.
Just like, oh my God.
Yeah, a good thing. Yeah. And there's some comments in the comment section that apparently one of our watchers during the show here tonight saw it before the pandemic during a cast member preview. That's interesting.
It's cool. I'm excited to see it.
Me too.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Hey, Tokyo Disney Resort is Toy Story Hotel set an opening date So they built a whole hotel over there in Tokyo. Now I really have to go to Tokyo.
Yeah.
Their newest on-site accommodation, the Tokyo Disney Resort Toy Story Hotel, has an official opening date. The new hotel will open its doors to guests on April 5th, 2022, immersing them in the playful, whimsical world of Disney and Pixar Toy Story films. Upon arrival, guests will feel as though they've been shrunk down to the size of a toy. Outside guests will find oversized action play figures, each one around 4 meters. That's about 13 feet for us U.S. folks. Tall. Other favorite characters like Buzz Lightyear, Jessie can be found with Slinky Dog Park in front of the entrance. Woody and Bo Peep can be found in Toy Story Friends Square, which is a courtyard just off the lobby. The lobby itself is a toy-filled, colorful space with jigsaw puzzle-inspired floor and a ceiling that looks like a game board. The guest rooms recall Andy's bedroom for the first time in forever. The first Toy Story film featuring the iconic blue sky and puffy white cloud wallpaper, as well as Woody's Roundup-inspired headboards and oversized Mickey Mouse wristwatch hanging on one of the walls along with the other toy furnishings. The hotel features 1 restaurant and 2 merchandise locations. Shouldn't that be the other way around? 2 restaurants?
Don't you worry your pretty little head about it.
The Lotso Garden Cafe.
Lotso
Not Pizza Planet.
Lotso Garden.
Okay. Features an interior inspired by the strawberry-scented pink teddy bear from Toy Story 3 and offers buffet service, just raspberries maybe, for breakfast and dinner. Over at Gift Planet.
What? No pizza?
Yeah. The Disney shop and Shop Together, the hotel shop, guests can find Tokyo Disney Resort merchandise, hotel exclusive items, and a range of daily. So listen, if anybody goes to these 2 shops, send me pictures. Text me pictures. I'll give you my number. Text me pictures. I'll tell you what to buy, and I will pay you. Because I'm sure there are things there that I would like.
There's probably so much stuff there you probably couldn't afford all of it.
Yeah. The Tokyo Disney Resort Hotel is a moderate-level accommodation offering 595 rooms, 575 standard rooms, 20 superior rooms. That's probably nicer rooms. Rooms that sleep up to 3 guests offer 2 regular beds and a trundle bed, which we have here in the States. While rooms up to 4 guests have 3 regular beds and a pull-down bed. To learn more about the resort and the hotel, go to TokyoDisneyResort.jp/en. So you get the English version of the website. Yeah. When are we going, John?
I don't know, buddy. I really want to go. I'm looking at pictures right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think what would be amazing is like going to Paris was one thing.
Right.
Because, I'm not French, obviously, but I've been to Europe a couple times, so I kind of had a little sense of the European sensibility. But going to like Tokyo Disneyland or even Shanghai, that would be really cool because it's a completely different worldview, and the way they do things over there. I was talking to somebody the other day, and it's the same person, Tony, that is the other person I've ever heard in my life who said Bob Paycheck, but it's talking about how the really amazing rides and the way Disney is operating is so much different over at Tokyo, Shanghai.
The theming too.
Yeah, the theming. Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. And I was like, well, that's not necessarily Disney. That's Oriental Land Company because they're the ones backing it. Yeah. And, it's like Disney's. It's almost like a licensing deal, but they do everything so much better because they're just chucking money at it because they know it's going to return,
tenfold.
The way that we do things over here in America is we do the very least and squeeze it for as much as we can get.
Yeah, it's not about the experience. It's how is this going to generate revenue, and we'll worry about the experience later.
Right. And that's the thing. That's one of the biggest struggles for me right now, especially with, the lightning lanes and all that stuff. Is like, you want a great experience? Well, it's only $15 per person per day.
Yeah,
that's a small price to pay.
Right.
Yeah, but if I'm there for 7 days, if I'm a pass holder, I'm already paying.
Right.
Yeah. If it was once in a lifetime, and you're paying for the experience, but you're still standing in line. That if let's have a real experience, and let's have an experience based on high end quality. I think the American Disney parks rely so much on that nostalgia that all of us have about Disney,
right?
That they're getting paychecks getting by on it a little bit.
Yeah,
but that's going to run out at some point.
Yeah, it has to.
I don't know how we got on that subject. So finally, the final piece of news. I can't believe. First of all, I can't believe that this is actually happening, and I can't believe that you let me read the story. But Disneyland, of all places, is teasing the return of the Main Street Electrical Parade.
Does anybody know in headquarters that it's still the 50th anniversary here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to make
sure. Disney Parks, the official Disney Parks, has taken to social media to tease the upcoming return of the Main Street Electrical Parade to a Disneyland Resort. Because reasons. The tease was posted on TikTok and Instagram Reels, hinting that more magic was on the way related to the classic nighttime parade. If you want to go find it, you can watch it for yourself. The Main Street Electrical Parade has been dark since September 2019, when it last paraded through the streets of Disneyland Park. While no return date has been shared, the news that a nighttime parade is returning to a domestic Disney park is certainly good news, unless you're a Walt Disney World fan.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. We're going to talk about it. It's Tony's favorite parade.
Yes.
And we don't get it. So.
Yeah. I guess I'm making a trip to Disneyland.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Hey, kids, how about a little headline news?
And now, the headline news.
All right, Adventure by Disney announced new opportunity for families to set sail on expedition cruises to the Arctic in 2023. Now, they also mentioned that there'll be a cruise in July with none other than Joe Rohde, where you will sketch things with Joe Rohde in a one-on-one experience.
Can I take 2 minutes?
Sure, go ahead.
This thing on. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Joe Rohde Drawing with Experience. I'm so glad you're here. This is an amazing adventure by Disney. We're so glad that you're here with us. We're going to bring Joe on. But before we do, we just want to set a couple of ground rules, okay? We want to make sure that we're maintaining safe social distancing. If you're going to be near Joe, make sure that you have a mask on, because, we want to make sure that we're protecting the talent. And guys, can I be real with you just a second? Don't say a damn word about the Yeti, because Joe has a gun and he's not afraid to use it.
God.
Everybody's going to give him crap about that Yeti.
Sure, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Hey, Broadway star Jordan Fisher is going to perform the original Disney Cruise Line song in the night. I can't believe this is going to be a Cruise Line song. I have a hard time saying that.
Go ahead.
In the 95th Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. If you don't know who Jordan Fisher is, he also did the male part of Happily Ever After. So that's where you'll hear his voice from.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Do you know what the title of that song is?
Sail Away, Bon Voyage.
Close. You have to remember the days in which we live. Setting sail together.
Okay, I'm just going to leave that there and walk away.
Yeah.
Disney World's 50th anniversary Iridescent collection arrived in the parks and online. If you have not seen the 50th anniversary Vault collection, I will tell you, go see it. They have it at the Market Co-op at Disney Springs if you don't have an annual pass. They have it in the Magic Kingdom, in the next to the candy store. I can't think of the name of it, or the confectionery. And they have some of it in Creation Shop in Epcot. That's where I've seen it so far. So the Vault collection is awesome. I got to go check out this Iridescent one. This was another interesting item. AMC believes that their popcorn is awesome, and they're going to start selling it in stores next year.
Say what?
They're going to sell their popcorn in stores next year.
I don't buy their popcorn in the AMC theaters. You think I'm going to drop $20 for some AMC popcorn for my house?
This is maybe how they're recouping some of their losses, John.
Yeah. That's a hard pass, buddy.
Yeah. The schedule for Destination D23 Live has been announced. Now, live, we're saying live. So they are going to stream certain panels from Destination D23. So if you could not get a ticket, like me, and you like this event, you can now see some of this live. So go check out D23 webpage at d23.com.
Nice.
Let's see. Cirque du Soleil store is open at Disney Springs. If you want to go buy some merchandise for a show you haven't seen yet, you can do that. New Mickey Mouse and Friends holiday Crocs are out. These are Crocs, and these have the fuzzy warm lining because they're supposed to be for the holidays. I had a pair of them.
Baby, hey, get my holiday Crocs. You mind? My feet are cold.
I bought the 50th anniversary Crocs.
Of course you did. You're a Crocs guy.
I am a
that
Crocs
makes
guy.
total sense.
Yeah. Oaken, that is the character from Frozen, will host Arendelle, a Frozen dining adventure on the Disney Wish.
Yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo. He was like a third-tier character in the movie, and now he's getting a whole dining experience.
Yeah, well,
they're digging deep for that one.
A little too deep.
Yeah. Disney World here in Florida. Theme park hours have been extended for Thanksgiving week. No shock there. I'm sure they will up the capacity to as much as they can tolerate as well.
Yep. Fit them in.
Yep.
Stack them like cordwood.
Yep. Eternal characters, that's Eternals the movie, characters will debut at Avenger Campus, not here, but in California.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and they're great over there too.
No.
Yeah. No, not so much.
No,
not so much.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Epcot, they removed their midnight closing, so they were going to be open till midnight on New Year's Eve. Now they said, you know what? That's really late for us. We're used to going to bed early, and now they're going to be done at 10.
Yeah, we want to get home before amateur night starts.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to leave the midnight to the Magic Kingdom Park. Let them go do that. Yeah.
Have fun with that, kids.
Yeah. The first 3 months are fully booked for the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser Hotel.
A lot of basements going to be empty. I'm sorry. I know that's not true. I mean, but yeah.
Oh, gosh, that's going to be funny. Hey, there's a rumor that Disneyland parking lot trams may be returning in early 22. Disney World says nothing yet.
Disneyland, where you don't have to walk 10 miles to get to a park because, reasons.
It's right there.
Yeah. That's right. Park your car, shut the door, get in the tram. Dee-dee. Up, you're there. Here you are. Our buddy Panda was like, really? With the trams? Come on.
Mm.
You know, because that's a haul, man. I mean, you're parking.
It is.
If you're parking on the back 40,
Yeah.
the Magic Kingdom, you have to walk a long way.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're in the second half of the lot, that's a haul. That's a long haul.
Insane. That is almost, I mean, literally.
It's got to be a quarter of a mile.
Yeah. Well, maybe longer than that.
Yeah.
That is the kind of stuff that, you know, that is what makes me struggle with going to the parks.
Yeah.
Because if you really cared about your guests, you know why Walt called us guests?
Yeah.
Because we were supposed to be treated like you would treat a guest in your house.
Yeah, right.
I don't make my guests walk 10 miles.
Right. I don't make my friends. If they're going to call me friends.
When there's a fleet of vehicles just sitting there that you could literally, you know, every other space, you could lock it to where it can't open.
Yeah. Yep.
But no.
Yeah, so the trams, we were making fun of this. We were at Castaway Key, and they have a tram that runs, and it's every other row that they're loading. They're not loading every row. So we're like, I said to the driver, does this tram go to the Magic Kingdom? And he's like, yeah, no. I said, just checking. But you know how many?
You know, you're the first person that's ever asked him that question.
Yeah, probably not. But I mean, like, how many people does it take to run a tram? One in the front, one in the back, maybe one at the load unload. So what are we talking? 3 extra people?
It takes one person to run the tram, because it takes one person to go drive
beep,
it, and click the button.
Yeah.
And go, welcome to the Walt Disney World Magic Kingdom tram. Please keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all time. And if something falls, please let your driver know, and we'll return and pick it up as soon as possible. Yeah. Have a great day. Thank you for visiting Disney's Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, exactly.
Just did the recording for you, Disney.
Yeah, there you go. Voiceovers by John.
Por favor, Montague, shut up and rock to the Magic Kingdom.
The last item is the Swan Reserve Hotel is opened, I should say, November 3rd.
Yeah.
We got to go to the restaurant up there.
Yeah.
We got to do that, the JW, too. We got to do the JW.
Drove by it last night and the lights are on. I was like, dang, that is a pretty resort.
Yeah.
But when you get close to it, on the side that is next to the Swan, it's awkward looking because it's got weird juts. Right. The way they built the walls, I'm like, I know. That's interesting. Yeah. Why would you do that?
I still want to know how the people are getting across the street to do things at the other hotel.
Have you heard of Frogger?
I have.
Yes. So that.
Well, the good news is I'll be in the car. The bad news is somebody's going to be trying to cross the street, and I'm not very good at it. Frogger.
Yeah, it'd be great. All right, guys, we want to thank you so much for being a part of the show. If you're not doing anything on Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, join us live, facebook.com/Disney Parks Podcast. You can also find us on the Instagram, and you can find us on the YouTube. If you would like to visit our website, you can go to DisneyParksPodcast.com. You can find all of our show archives, blog posts, and our good friends like our buddies, destinations to travel. You can go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/travel. Sign up to be the first to know about any news coming from Disney from our friends at Destinations to Travel. They will get back in touch with you, and you can start booking your next amazing vacation. And guys, doesn't cost you a dime. Why would you even hesitate? Also, if you would like to support the show, the best thing that we would ask you to do is go to patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast. Sign up for up to 3 special shows you can only hear over there. Plus, we do an extra live show on Monday nights. It supports the show, lets us do some cool things throughout the year. We appreciate every one of our Patreons. It allows us to do some cool things. We appreciate you. Thank you for being a Patreon to those who are. And everyone, let's welcome Tony back and wish him happy birthday. And if we don't see you online, we'll see you in the parks.
The Disney Parks Podcast is not affiliated with the Walt Disney Company. All Disney parks, attractions, lands, shows, event names, etc. are registered trademarks of the Walt Disney Company.